G'day, this is Simon for the Bracketeer at South OC Cars and Coffee. You know, it's supposed to be fall, and yet the weather here in Southern California is going to be in the mid to high 80s today. And that, of course, means great day for a car show and a heap of great cars that have shown up. Got a couple of special ones today. Lamborghini of Newport Beach have brought a brand new Urus. That's that incredible SUV they've just come out with. And we've got this really gorgeous little Ford Escort running a twin cam Lotus motor in it. And that's Jay standing behind me. Wave, Jay. That's one of our photographers. Without what Jay does and Robert does, we wouldn't get all of these great photos. So big thank you to Jay. Let's swing the camera around and take a look. Okay, so we have my Camaro, then James's, then this beautiful looking Lamborghini here. Check this out. You know, in a world where SUVs tend to look very me too, and you know, you can line them all up and they look the same, I love what Lamborghini have done. This looks like a Lamborghini. It's got such aggressive design cues about it. Absolutely incredible. One of the things I've got to point out on this, the first thing that jumped out at me, apparently has the biggest brakes of any production car. Check this out. Look at the size of these things. Absolutely huge. Look at all of the pistons on that caliper. I think Nick was saying it's like a 10 piston caliper. Crazy. Just a beautiful looking car. Let's look at the interior in it. So, I mean, it just looks like a Lamborghini inside, which is great. You know, it's just really great design.
Show me a video of like
powered seats in the back, which is really cool. Even the back of it, and this is one of the things in particular. You know, a lot of SUVs have, they start to look the same in the back. The fronts of them and the sides may look a bit different, but a lot of the backs look the same. This does not. This looks like a Lamborghini from the back. There is no mistaking the heritage. And a really good way to actually compare that is right next to it, we have a Lamborghini sitting here. Look at the lines, so similar. I mean, you look at the back of this thing, and then look at the back of this thing, back of this thing again. Just great lines. Look at it. Really pretty. So, big thank you to Lamborghini of Newport Beach for bringing this thing out. Really cool. Let's just see if we can get a shot across the top of these two here. Look. Let's swing the camera around a bit. Look at the two of them side by side. Very cool. Okay, moving right along. Jay's Ford GT. David's beautiful little Ferrari. Gary's really gorgeous little BMW. I love this thing. This has got something about this particular car. Look at the interior in it. Really nice. This red interior, look at this, just beautiful. And I love just the interesting design of the headrests, and really nice little car. Okay, moving right along, we've got next to it another Ferrari. This is a 458 Italia. McLaren 650S. Another Lamborghini. Next to it, a beautiful Porsche GT3 in that chalk color. Love that color, carbon fiber mirrors on it as well. But look at this, the seats are really cool. The red stripe with GT3, really nice. Next to it, another 458 Italia. McLaren 720S, AMG. Another Ferrari. Another little McLaren sitting there. Peaks GT3. And then another Ferrari, this time an F430. Moving right along.
You're too heavy.
Look at that, it's pretty. Maserati. Porsche. There's a row of Porsches along here, which is great. Older one. Another one here. Another one here. This was that car of the week a few weeks ago. GT4.
I don't know too much about it.
Another one there. Classic little speedster there, or Spider should I say, sorry. Viper, another previous car of the week. From one car of the week, that beautiful little Fiat microbus, gorgeous little car, and as we swing around the other way, really lovely little Chevelle. Love this car. This is one of our regulars. Have a great week. Beautiful car. Next to it, another one of our regulars, also a previous car of the week, beautiful Ferrari, Porsche, Corvette. This is classic, isn't it? This is one of the original C1s. Look at that. Incredible. Just so great to see these beautiful old cars in this condition. Audi. Then a little Volkswagen Bug. Really classic looking Volkswagen here. Look at this. Nicely done. Look at the roof rack with the leather straps on the top. This is actually for sale. So it's a called a deluxe ragtop. So actually that roof will actually roll back, which is really cool. Really lovely little car. Interior. Just heard numbers matching original on the scene. Absolutely incredible. Look at it. Look at that.
700cc, 25 horsepower.
That is beautiful. Really cool. Don't go leaving. This is a contender at this stage for Car of the Week. So no worries. That's a beautiful little car. Corvette. A little Baja Bug there. A Kia. It's got all-wheel drive twin turbo. Little Saab 9.3 for sale. Beautiful little Alfa Romeo. Gorgeous looking Chevy 2 running a 327. I'm a fan of 327s. I mean, I know a lot of people like the 350s, but there was something about the 327s. They revved like nobody's business. They also had a square stroke and bore size. They were 4-inch stroke, 4-inch bore size, which was kind of cool. That's one of the reasons they such a well-balanced engine. Great looking little Ford Packard. One of our regulars, this Ford truck.
I put the little Levi
Porsche, bra, Porsche, another one. C7 Corvette. The car's had a lot of work done to it. A couple of older Corvettes there. This one with a 427, which is kind of cool. Range Rover, running a strut pack. That's the vents on the side and on the hood, and then the strut grille as well. And then a Revero, which is of course the Karma Fisker, which they've rebirthed now. Next to a Jaguar, and a really cool looking old hot rod. Check this out, the grill on this thing. I could be wrong, but that looks like an old tractor grill to me. Running a blower, small block Chev. Next to it, a great car. This is a Corvette Nomad, which was these were first. You can see up there. This one was actually built by the owner, but it was designed to look like something they had back when they were back in the 50s, when they were as a prototype car or a car for a car show. Roberts Lebanon Ford enhanced Mustang, running this new Whipple supercharger. This thing's putting down around it's about 100 horsepower at the crank. Another really nice Corvette with a 427, beautiful looking 57 here. Such a classic line. Now this one's running an LSA Chev, which of course is the same engine they run in the Cadillac CTS-V and the Gen 6 Camaro ZL1. Great looking old Cadillac here, check this out. Look at the size of this thing. Incredible. Next to it, really nice looking Mustang. And great looking Mopar muscle here. Look at this thing. Charger. Very nice. All original. There's beautiful Chevy truck that has been our car of the week before. So many little things about this thing. I was just speaking to the owner, he's just had to replace the transmission and he blew it up unfortunately. Great looking truck. Go back and look at that in our cars of the week. So many little hidden things about it, including the way the back window was enlarged to match the side windows. Mustang, other Mustang there. A Crossfire, of course built on a Mercedes-Benz platform. Mustang Riviera. Every time this guy drives in this car, I say to him, have you changed your wheel yet to put it in my wheel? Love that 65 Riv. Another 427 Corvette. Porsche, a C6 Corvette. Volkswagen, little RX-7 by the look. And we've got a few Evos up through here. Check this out. Great look, there's a nice bit of carbon fibre on that one. And then another Evo, and then of course this great looking. Check this thing out. This is all original, and the suicide doors on this are super cool. Great looking Thunderbird. One of our regulars. This is just very, very cool. All original. Okay, moving right along. Another Corvette. And then a grey looking Jeep. Old original Jeep. This Ram 250 van. Running centerlines on it. The wheels, kind of cool. Another Baja Bug. Volkswagen. Another Spider. Porsche Spider. Another Bug. Volkswagen Bus. And then a Ferrari Testarossa, I believe. And then swing around the other side, we got another little Baja Bug. This one for sale. And then this is the Escort I was talking about. So these things were extremely competent little rally cars back in the early 70s. So Ford were building these great little Escorts, and then Lotus was coming along and doing a twin cam engine for them. Extremely capable. This is like a 2 litre, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think they're a 2 litre. You know, before the days of having people like the Lanciers and the Renaults and all of those sort of people, this was a real contender as a rally car. Worth a lot of money these days too. Very cool. So Lotus derived twin cam motor. They put the twin cam in both this, which is the Escort, and then also in the Cortina as well, which was the other really great little car. Next to it, another car with some British heritage. This is a Caterham, really great little car running a Cosworth engine. And then Pantera, and then an M3, and then a Porsche.
That seems so amazing.
Really nice original Mustang. Great looking El Camino, 65 I think. MGB, next to a really nice little Alfa Romeo. So a little Porsche Targa. Fan of the Targa. We have a Model 3, the new Tesla, Hellcat, and then Mustang, Subaru. Another Subaru. Got a row of them here. Great to have the Subaru guys along this morning. Such a competent little car. Very, very capable. Another one. Look at them all along here. That's awesome. Next to it, a really nice looking Mustang GT350, and then a Ford Falcon Ute running that 260. Actually, no, it is not true to. That says 260. It's running a V8 in it. So, oh, maybe they did do a 260 V8. I must admit, I don't know that. Beautiful Firebird running that John DeLorean designed inline 6. Another regular Falcon with another inline 6. Then a Mustang, and then lo and behold, every week we see these guys. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
You all good?
We're all good.
Sun is shining, and we're not pushing daisies. We can't complain, can we? Great looking Ford Hot Rod. A Cutlass Supreme here. Next to it, a great looking 57 Chevy and a Vantage. Now we have a new restaurant open up here in the outlets too. If you're hungry and you want to have breakfast after the show, we've got up here this Rockwell's. It's a bakery, bar, and they've also got a trailer set up over in the back as well, which we'll walk past in a minute. But great to have Rockwell's along. We welcome them to the outlets, and great to have something else for our regulars to go to. Jumping over this side, got a couple of really beautiful looking cars over here. First one, I'm going to skip over the roof of this one because I want to come back to that. Really nice looking Datsun 240Z. Look at that. Beautiful looking car. And next to it, I want to show this. Almost the same colour. This lovely looking Mercedes soft top. So drop top in that beautiful brown, tan interior. Classic. Really great looking cars side by side. A little BMW M3. Great looking Buick. 8. Another little Mercedes, that's beautiful. Falcon Club Wagon, look at that. Chevelle, Corvette, another Corvette. El Camino, great looking little hot rod there. 32. Little Nova, Mach 1 Mustang, another Mustang. Ford truck, GTO. And then a Scat Pack Charger. Next to it, we've got all the boys with their Holdens or their Chevys and Pontiacs rebadged. So there's Danes running the LSX all the way through here, and this one in grey, which has been resprayed. It looks great. And a couple of the Pontiac G8s, also actually built by Holden Australia. Mustang. A little Mitsubishi, really nice little Chev truck, really neat.
Body and paint is 22.
Up over here we have a Star Chief Pontiac wagon, looks great. And then a little Volkswagen, Porsche, Fiat, little Volkswagen. Roll Volksies through here, good to see. And another one, and then a Really nice little Corvette Mercedes over there. Let's bring the camera around over this side. It's a little Fiat Alfa Romeo. Is it a Fiat? No, it's just actually a Sunbeam Tiger. Great looking Continental. Row of Continentals here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Next to a really nice Mercedes drop top there. Beautiful looking car. Chevy 3100 truck next to a real Survivor truck. Another one.
Oh, yeah.
Jeep. Cobra replica. Oh, Chevy Corvair. Over this way we've got the Labath. Then a massive F550 camper. Check this thing out. You could camp wherever you wanted in that thing. So much ground clearance. Massive wheels on it. Very cool. A little Fiat 124 based on the Miata M4. M3. A Hellcat. Now this is really cool. This Plymouth pulled in. These must be like a weighted spinner. Look at this. See, this doesn't actually turn. When the wheel is driving, this stays upright, which is kind of cool. Couldn't believe when he drove in. It looked really, really cool. Moving right along. A couple of C7 Corvettes. C606. And more Corvettes. Great looking 55 Chev. 57, which is for sale. Another Corvette. Another one down here. C7 Gen 5 Camaro, 45th anniversary. Very cool looking Nissan here, all original. That's great. Another little Datsun there, 240Z. Porsche. This is a great looking truck. Check this out. This is the Ford F100. Look at that. The wheels are great on it. Really cool, very clean. Look at this. Let's bring this right here. Isn't that neat? Very cool. Mustang, BMW, Beetle. Another Volkswagen there. That's a little Golf Type R. Very quick little car. Very, very capable. And then another Beetle here. Brewster's truck. 38 truck, very cool. Little Miata. A little Datsun, again, 240Z. Another one of these. Look at this, got two of them back to back. Isn't that cool? This is the 300Z. Same colour as the other one before. Rivero, that's that Karma Fisker that have been rebirthed. Survivor truck sitting there. Oh, Chevy. Then a Bronco. Very tough looking Bronco at that. Great looking old car. Look at this. Old Chevy. Isn't that cool? 37. Very nice. So that's the year before Bruce's truck. Corvette. Gen 6 Camaro. Challenger. Gen 5 Camaro. 370Z. Nice looking Z28. All original by the look. The motor's not all original by the look. It's good. Everybody going up into the back of this camper. I won't ask what's happening up there. Excuse me. Corvette, BMW, Porsche 928S. And then Mustang. Very nice and black 430 Spider. Gen 6 Camaro. Another Gen 6 Camaro. GT350 Mustang. Corvette. Then look at this. It's got a town car and then a caddy by the look. Obviously it's been featured in the magazine before. Very cool. Over next to it, a very nice looking race car, Falcon race car over there. Over this side, Corvette. And then a Maserati, NSX, Kia, Mustang, BMW. Really nice looking Charger there. Challenger just sitting next to it. Great looking Dodge truck sitting here. A Gen C6 Corvette ZR1 running that LS9 engine. A couple of Broncos side by side. Z06 That of course had the 427 in it. BMW, Porsche, nice looking Mercedes, another AMG sitting here, Porsche, Mercedes, great looking Land Cruiser here, FJ40, Ford Courier, another Corvette, a Noble I believe, yep, Noble, they were running the same V6 Ecotec engine, I believe it was Ecotec, or it was basically the same engine as in the Ford Mondeo V6, RX-8, Mustang, a Chevelle, very lifted Chevy truck there, Willys, Dodge Power Wagon, Infiniti, AMG, C7, great looking old Jeep, nice looking Corvette, another Corvette, down this side a Jeep, and then we'll just swing the camera around and come around the other side. Now over here, we've got the Rockwell's truck. They're obviously serving food at the back, cash only if you want to come and buy stuff from Rockwell's at the back here. It is cash only. So next to it, a Porsche, a couple of Teslas, and then a Q60 Infiniti sitting there, Lexus, another Lexus, a Volkswagen, Toyota 86, 370Z Nissan,
Get on there.
and then look at it!
We missed you.
Look at this. He's a
Say
big
hi,
boy.
People. Hi, people.
Look at that.
Ooh.
He's a good
Thanks,
boy.
Simon, so much for what you do.
Oh, my pleasure. Look at this beautiful dog.
Oh yeah, everybody is a little tiny guy.
Oh, yep. He's grown since we've been here.
87 pounds.
Oh my gosh. Big dog. Beautiful dog. MPS3 Mustang. Another Mustang. Great looking truck here. Look at this, in the weeds. Running that really stock looking Ford engine in it, which looks great. Really great to see this. It just looks so original. Evo S2000. Boy, those things rev. BMW. Another BMW. Tough sounding Chevelle over there. Ram. Some group of Camaros through here. A couple of Gen 6, Gen 5, another Gen 6, another Gen 6, and another one, and another one. This one obviously on air ride. Look how low it's sitting. And then another one, and then a Gen 5, another Gen 5 there. Very cool. Over this side, we have a Porsche, and then a Miata, and then a Mercedes, BMW, a McLaren sitting over the back here. Very cool. 720S BMW, a little Nissan, a Lexus, I believe an IS200, IS300, Hyundai, little purple Porsche for sale. Rolling through, a couple of Mustangs sitting across here. Serious hood on this one. BMW, a Honda Focus ST, another little Honda here, a Camaro, big cam, that thing sounds great, little Porsche, brown colour, and then another Porsche Cayenne C300, another little Focus, and a couple of Jeep Rubicons sitting here, serious lift kit in them. And finally a Cherokee Sport. Okay, across the other side, out in front of the brand new Rockwell's, which we have over here, that's just opened up, Corvette, and then a Magnum, the Dodge, and then some great looking cars, 55 van here, Dan's great looking Ford delivery, Chevy, another 55, another wagon, it's great. Corvette, and then a Beetle, then a car that has been our previous car of the week, this beautiful Hudson pickup. Go back to our cars of the week and check that thing out. It's incredible. Next to it, a great looking 34 Woody, which looks awesome. And then finally up here, this great Invicta, which is always good to see as well. Okay, a couple of great looking cars over this side. Check this out. Isn't that great? We may need to do this for car of the week one of the coming weeks. It's a regular. Very cool. Next to a Cobra replica and another Cobra replica. Let's swing around the other side and look at some motorcycles. Got some great stuff this morning. This is one of them. Look at this. Wow. Isn't that great? Old Harley Davidson. It just looks so original. Very, very cool. Sounded great coming in as well. Okay, and then swing around the other way. We've got a little scooter next to it. Pushman Motor Scooters. Another Harley Davidson there. That crunch you just said was the race car trying to get in reverse gear. Harley. Little,
The only bike from China.
a motorcycle from China. And that's all right until Mr. Trump tells us we can't bring them in anymore, huh? BMW, KTM, love KTMs. And then looks like a Husqvarna next to it. We got here big Boulevard, Ducati, BMW, Triumph, really nice motorcycle, Yamaha, and then over here Honda, and then finally another Harley Davidson. So that's it for another week at South OC Cars and Coffee. What a great turnout of cars, some really special stuff. Big welcome to Rockwell's, who have opened up just opposite where we have Cars and Coffee. So if you're looking for another place to have breakfast, you've got a second choice here now, which is awesome to see. They've also got a van over in the back corner if you want to grab yourself coffee or donuts or something from over in the back corner. Just make sure you take cash, it's cash only. Thanks very much to the outlets for allowing us to be here. Of course, Ruby's for bringing out the coffee and the donuts as always, and McGuire's for giving us the great giveaways for Car of the Week. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.